My name is Zugu and I am a marriage and relationship coach. I support singles and married and couples to have healthy and happy marriage with their spouses. Today, I want to talk about communication in a different perspective. I know that this is a very common topic that we discuss here on YouTube or anytime, right? It's something we practice every day, how we listen to our spouse, how we communicate, how we express our feelings to each other in marriage. But I want to look at it in a different perspective today. So when your spouse displeases you, when something happens, he or she hurts you, how do you express your feeling to him or her without being so much angry? Or without using what I call harsh tone, right? You're using harsh tone, you're raising your voice, you're yelling, you're screaming, you're belittling your spouse over what happened. And so oftentimes we're gonna stop talking about what happened. We're not talking about the words you said to me. They are so hurtful. And so over time, the person might begin to build resentment, right? The person will feel resentful over what you told him or her during your conversation or while you were expressing your feelings. And so it causes a lot of problem. So what are you supposed to be doing when there is an issue? For example, you ask your spouse to get you or to buy apple from the groceries. He came back, right now I want to talk about your husband. He came back from the grocery, and now the apple he bought was rotten. How are you going to address this issue? You're already angry and you begin to pour out all the things you know how to say. You never do anything right. I don't know what is wrong with you. Oftentimes when I ask you to get groceries, you always end up with the wrong things. Don't you have eyes? Are you blind? Can't you see that this apple is rotten? Why are you bringing it home? It's completely waste of money. What is all this? I don't like this. You should stop. You are just saying so many things. To a man, you are belittling him. And he's not going to stand there to watch you water him down just that way. No. I know you are angry. I totally understand your perspective. But you have to control your anger and be able to express whatever you want to say. You have to have what I call honest communication. You can say everything you feel at that time, but in a more respectful way. Okay? Because when you keep talking that way, what happens with men is that they do two things. They begin to shut down, they begin to withdraw, they withdraw their affection, they begin to practice silence. They're not going to be talking to you anymore. Okay? And so when all those things begin to come up in your marriage, it builds what I call emotional wall between you and your spouse. People outside may see you both moving together, but emotionally there is a demarcation. There is a wall that is demarcating the two of you over little things, little arguments, right? So we have to learn it. It doesn't come to you by you cannot just control your anger. All right, you are saying something that hurts you. However, you have to practice over time to say things the right way, if it is possible. And it just takes practice, great deal of practice, to be able to say things the way they're supposed to be. Say everything you want to say, how you feel about it, but in a very respectful way, so that you can build a happy home and have a satisfying relationship with your spouse. Okay? And another thing happens is that when your husband, when he understands that this is the way you treat him, what happens is that he's never going to share anything that bothers him again. You see, one little thing leads to other. So he's going to cut you off from her emotional world. Whatever that is going on in his world, you don't get to know about it. No more communication. You don't get to talk as frequently as you ought to do in your relationship. And so he keeps things to himself. And you too keep things to yourself. Things are not going well. There is no us, right, in your relationship because of the way you spoke to him or the way you keep talking to him all the time. So you water him down, you criticize him, you say so many things, at once. And so you are going to throw him away. You're going to give him away completely if you keep talking to a man or to your husband in that manner. So you have to really work on your life and be able to do things the way it's supposed to be, just to maintain peace, just to maintain harmony in your relationship. And so when your husband he doesn't feel anymore. He doesn't feel too good. He doesn't feel. He's now entertaining fears and doubt. If I open up to share with her, how is she gonna see me? How will she react? What will be her verdict? What is she gonna tell me? So instead of me to face her wrath or face her shame or do anything that will cause her to begin to, water me down again, I'm just gonna keep to myself, keep silent. And he is going through emotional trouble. He might be facing spiritual trouble. He might be having lust over someone outside. But he cannot share all those important things with you so that you can help him. And so things are not going well. Your marriage with your spouse is going down. It's not moving forward because you don't get to talk very well, or someone is being afraid how he will be treated when he decides to open up in your marriage. So these are a few things people don't really understand. You are rather pushing him away rather than bringing him close to you. And also, sometimes men don't even know how we communicate, because women will communicate in quite a different way. Because we might be saying one thing and the man will understand it in a different way. So we might be saying, you know what, I'm just too tired. Are you just going to sit down there and be reading newspaper? Is that what you're going to be doing right now? Are you not going to bet the children and tuck them in bed? What are you doing? I know I'm sick and tired of this. I'm not going to take this. I quit. I do this. You say so many things. Or rather, what you are trying to say to your husband is that I am tired. I need you to help me right now. I need your support. I need you to step up right now. You have been away for too long. Now you are available. You are in the house. Can you just help me out in the kitchen? Can you just help me out here? I am tired. Or I even need your love. I need you to come to me. I need your love. I need your attention. I need you to help me right now. I need you to cuddle me. There may be other needs that you want to communicate, but because of one thing or the other, you don't seem to communicate it in a better way. And so it's very, very important that you understand what I'm trying to say today and be able to put all that into practice. Okay? So what I'm trying to say in essence is that try and communicate, air out your view, okay, in a very respectful way, so that you will gain the trust of your husband and get him on board. You both will be moving together, so that will be us. We are together. We understand each other. We go through our troubles. Of course, everybody has different opinion, and we don't get to agree at all times. No, we cannot. However, whatever it is, we communicate it in a very respectful way, and so that at times when you approach them in that manner, they also use another mechanism or strategy. It is called defense strategy. So instead of him to understand the aspect you are coming from, that my wives need me now, because he does not have a clue what you're talking about. Or he knows that you are trying to challenge him and telling him that he's not taking care of you. How dare you say that to me? Am I not the one that bought you something last week? Am I not the one that take you on a vacation? Am I not the one that take you on a trip? Take you to the best restaurant in town? Do this, do that. Take care of our children. Take you for shopping. And now you're telling me that I don't take care of you? No. What you're just saying is that I need your attention. I need you to touch me. I need you right now to help me in the kitchen. I'm tired. Help me out around the house. But he does not have a clue because of the way you presented your case to him. So it's all different misunderstanding. Little thing that cause so many problems. So if you are not careful. So my total message today is that you have to begin to learn it. It's a deal of practice over time. So many of us were there before. The way you talk, you just say anything. And another thing again for women, you don't say, this is me, this is me. I have to say everything in my mind the way it is. I'm not going to hide anything. When I get angry, I say the way it is. No, honey, you can't say everything the way it is. Oh yes, that's why you've got wisdom. We're not going to say everything the way it is, because there are things that you say, even when you make up with your husband, even when you forgive each other, even when you apologize, those words will be ringing in his head. It has not gone off. So you cannot say everything. You say what is reasonable, you air out your view, you express your mind honestly in a very respectful way, but you are not going to say everything you think or the way you feel at that time. Because later on, they will haunt you, they will fight you, because you don't know how to retrieve those words again. They've already gone out. So you have to be wise around what you say and how you have conversation, or how you air out your view when you are with your husband. So it is about just husband and wife, how we communicate, so that we can make good use of our time, have very satisfying marriage, happy marriage with each other. Okay, and we are not building emotional wall, cutting somebody off, being silent, carrying face here and there, long face, not talking, being in bed, but you are miles away from each other. Even though you are lying together in bed, but you are miles away from each other. So that kind of life does not suit us. That's not what we want to do right now. We want to be honest, to express our anger. We want to be honest to say, I need you to support me. We want to be honest to understand where your wife is coming from. You're not going to go through defense mechanism to begin to list all the things you do without having a clue where she's coming from. Okay, and so these are just few things I really want to share with you today. I hope this will make sense to you, and if this resonates with you, if this is what you are going through in your marriage, when you say things your husband do not understand where you are coming from, or what you need from him, or the kind of need you want him to meet at that time. If you are having this kind of problem, I want to hear all that in the comment box below so that I can help you out. That's a way out. That is a practical strategies for communicating very well with your spouse. You have to learn it and practice it over time, and you get used to it. I want to hear all your comments in the comment box below. Thank you so much, and I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you in my next video. Bye.